Karibu sana mtazamaji wa runinga ya Mwangaza kwenye kipindi cha Upishi Bora. Jina langu ni Maureen Wanjiru. Tunasema ya kwamba in East Africa it's only Upishi Bora, na hapa ni Mwangaza TV ambapo tunasema ni tumaini lako. I want to surprise you mtazamaji, and tutatwist mambo tu kidogo and we are going to bake. Bila kupoteza wakati, let's get into the kitchen. Mtazamaji, and due to public demand and drums roaring, introducing
Windsor Cake House for you.
Yes,
yes. Thank you, Maureen.
Not new for you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Due to public demand.
Oh yes.
Yes.
I got so many calls requesting that they see this again. They told them I'm not the one in charge.
Yes.
Pigeni Mwangaza TV. And here you are.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Karibu sana.
Asante.
So unajua last time alitu surprise sana. I know you like surprising us. Hata nikizungumza na yeye I could see there's something that you're hiding from
Something cooking.
That is something cooking.
We
So
are full of
mtazamaji
that.
tukae hapo.
Thank you.
Yes.
Karibuni sana.
So leo unataka tufanye nini?
Maureen, today Windsor Cake House is giving you a twist from the normal ordinary cakes that we know. We are going to use the normal to make something extraordinary. So today I'm giving you a mixed fruit sponge cake.
Okay.
Yes.
So does it have maybe its origin? Just so we twist maybe.
Mixed fruit, a sponge cake is the normal sponge cake that we have, like the white forest, the black forest, such cakes. But today I'm using the white forest cake. Okay. Then I will twist it up with fruits. A mix of fruits. Okay. You'll love it.
Hata mimi nitapenda.
It's a nice surprise. Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes. So, as usual, I told you we do the pre-preps once again.
Yes.
We have our flours already sieved and weighed. We have our caster sugar. We have different types of sugars. We have the caster sugar, which have smaller granules. We have the ordinary sugar with larger granules. And we have the icing sugar, which is more refined for the icing of cakes.
Yes.
Then we have our eggs. They are 4 in number. We're going to use them. This dish we're going to use just for separating our eggs, egg whites and egg yolks.
Yes.
And then we're going to use our basin where we're going to do the mixing.
Yes.
Then we have a hand mixer which we're going to use. Okay?
Yes.
And every other thing that is now ready for us to use here. So that is it for today. That is what we're going to use. Okay.
But I've noticed this one see kama ya last time.
Yes.
To me, I used a lot of things.
A lot of things. And today I wanted to go simple and elegant.
Okay.
Yes. We have all the sophistication, simple, in between. We can be everywhere.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So,
And still make it wonderful.
yes.
Okay. So we are going to separate our egg whites and egg yolks. Okay.
Yes.
To separate.
So nikwambie kama kuna kitu nini watu. This is, oh my God.
That is how we separate the egg whites and the egg yolks. Okay. So my
Because
yolks.
last time by there tukuonyesha. Tulikuwa
It was ready. So this time.
Sasa hii ni kusomea tactic ya
Yeah. You have to know how to do these things.
Ama unajua mtu wa kwanza lazima kwanza hii kitu hii shell ianguke hapo ndani.
Ianguke ndani. But
with last time for it to be so white and
for it to be white, and then different cakes are made differently. There are cakes where you don't have to separate. There are cakes where you have to separate. So different cakes are made differently depending on the recipe. Okay? Yes. So there are sponge cakes which you don't have to separate. So
you just yani una mix tu yote. Okay. So ni siri gani unaweza taka kuambia mzazi yako pale nje, maybe the secret of this business, maybe anataka kuianza kitu kama hiyo? Yes.
The secret of doing baking. First of all, you have to be passionate. You have to desire to do it. It has to be something that you enjoy. Everybody cannot do baking. God has given us different talents and passions for a reason.
Sure.
So I want to speak to those who love to do baking, or who have children who have this passion to bake.
And last time you told us that your child will join us.
Yes.
You told us that amekufollow his steps.
He loves. I would tell you to help them develop those passions from an early age. Yes. So Maureen, I'm going to whip the egg whites alone before the yolks. That's why I have separated this and placed them aside, okay? So we are going to do the whipping, okay? That is now called the whipping. That's good. Can I check if it's ready? Yes. So when you want to know if it's ready, you try and lift it up to see if it forms peaks, okay? They should not fold. You can see they're standing in peaks. It means our mixture is ready, okay? So when it's ready, speed. You can even go to 5, no problem. Yes, you can go to 5. Yes.
So
this one needs speed.
This item,
then you use a whisk. You'll use a whisk, which you can buy from the supermarkets. And then when you use a whisk, you put your egg whites in a bowl over a pan of hot water, so that this temperature of the eggs can be brought out, so that when you whip, you don't do it for too long. Yes, that warm temperature will make it stiffen. Yes, this one is easy. So once you've done that, now we put our caster sugar. You put it as you whip, so that you get something nice. High speed. Yes. Can you see what the icing sugar does? It has made it become silky, shiny. So you have to scrap down, okay, your mixture. Scrap down, and then you do it again. Why do you scrap down? So that all areas are well mixed and or well whipped. So scrapping down is very vital. This is good enough. You can see it is silky.
Yeah.
Yes. We are going to add eggs in portions. Just pour in the eggs. Moja moja. Tazamaji leo nakula keki tamu. Upishi ni Maureen. I almost forgot them. You can see it's also changing the quality of the mixture. I told you can bake.
I can bake. What makes you say that?
I see. You can see.
Wow.
So Maureen, the eggs are very vital for this kind of cake. They act as the raising agent in the cakes. That is why you can already see air bubbles, meaning air is already trapped. Here we don't use baking powder, okay?
Yes.
Because the eggs are the main ingredient. Sawa. So we are going to go to the stage that I was telling you, where you just sprinkle flour
So
in portions.
ni unga inatoshanaje?
This is 1 cup of flour.
Okay.
1 cup of flour. Yes. We will give
So
the
hata mtu mwenye
viewers.
ako home can try this.
You can try this at home, please. Try this at home. You will thank me later.
So Emily anasema that I can bake. I don't know why she's
Oh,
saying
you can bake. You can bake, Maureen. Okay, now keep adding the flour.
So nisiweke yote.
Usiweke yote. That is the secret, so that our flour does not collapse. Okay? The flour is so heavy for this mixture, so when you put a lot at one go, you will break the air bubbles. And it's at this stage of mixing and folding in that you get a good quality of cake. Now this is where now you separate the professionals and the kurutus. Kurutu will just kroga like ugali.
Okay.
The professional will now do the folding in, and what I'm doing is called the folding in.
Okay.
Folding in. Sasa kama wewe hujafundishwa kupika ugali, niambie, how will you know how to fold in?
True.
It begins from home.
Yeah.
So mothers, teach your daughters and your sons
Yes.
how
So
to
hadi
cook.
vijana wafunzwe.
Oh, vijana wafunzwe.
Sijika kamera person wangu anajua kupika ugali. I really don't.
But from the look,
Yes.
wako sawa.
Sasa
Na kama wajui hii ni training school pia, wakuje.
hapana, ni wenye wanaenda ni kibadasa. They don't cook.
They don't cook.
I don't
Wako na wapishi nyumbani, hata mpishi uchoka.
Yeah.
Mpishi uchoka.
Yes.
Saa zingine naingia
But you know, for
jikoni.
you do it with passion. Hata mtu anaweza angalia tu camera for the first time can know that you're doing it in a passion.
Hallelujah. I love my work. I love what I do.
No, tu venye tu unaishika like there's
It
that
comes
to-
automatically.
Yes.
It should.
Hey.
If you're
Tunampeni
doing
kikombe moja ya unga.
na sio kikombe ya chai,
Yes.
we have a measuring cup. Sio kikombe ya chai. I'll show them the measuring cup. I think last time I showed them, but I'll repeat again.
Yes. Please
When
do.
you're told 1 cup, do not take kikombe ya chai.
Yes.
Carry on.
But what of mtu mwenye sasa unajua home ukiwaambia hivyo anashinda what will I use? Ama hiyo kitu inaenda kufanana na kitu yenye mtu hutumia home.
Now, you have to know then the weights.
Okay.
A measuring cup is 250 ml.
Yes.
So I don't know which cup. Sasa kama ujui cup, utajuaje 250 ml unless now you have a weighing scale, the weighing scale will now do it.
Okay. Wow. This is so good. So by the way, this is venye tu who start to ugali.
Ugali. Yes. Endelea.
The way Emily told us that for baking hakuna kitu huwa inapoteza.
Hai, upotezi kitu. Nakula kila kitu.
Yes.
I remember the time I was young, I used to bake cakes when I was just learning. And sometimes you bake and they backfire. And my brothers used to say, so long as jina ni cake, they eat it. And then when you're through with the basin,
Yes.
they will take it and they lick it. So long as ni cake. So hakuna wastage huku. Our mixture is ready, Maureen.
Okay.
Spongy and soft.
Yes. Inakaa hivi lazima tuwaonyeshe.
Yes.
What it looks like.
It's ready. So this is
very
not the
soft.
this is not the kind of mixture that you're going to put, prepare and then leave it aside. Ati nitaweka baadaye. Acha nikimbie kwa soko.
Yes. Kama ushaanza,
ni hivyo. You bake it immediately. Why? It loses air. Okay?
So wacha nionyeshe kwa tin nyingine hapa.
Yes.
This is how inastahili kwanza kukaa before uweke.
It was greased.
So you can tell them what you
put. I have greased it. You can grease it with margarine and then dust it with flour.
Yes.
You grease and you dust with flour.
Yes.
Why? So that the cake does not stick on the tin when you're removing. Okay? Yes. So it helps a lot. So our cake is ready for the oven.
Yeah.
And this should only bake for 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Oh yes.
Yeah, last time ilikuwa 40.
40.
Oh,
Yes.
so it matters.
Yes, it matters. The cakes that you bake.
Okay. So mtazamaji, ikifikia ni hapo. Kwanza tunaenda a short break but tunarejea. Umeambiwa kwamba na Emily that we are making
mixed fruit sponge cake.
Okay. Usiondoke kwenye mitambo. Hapa ni Windsor Cake House na hapa ni Mwangaza TV ambapo tunasema ni tumaini lako. Tunarejea. Welcome back mtazamaji wa runinga ya Mwangaza. Tulisema kwamba hapa ni tumaini lako na tuko Windsor Cake House. Hapa ndio mambo yote, and in East Africa it's only Upishi Bora. So we are back, but hii cake si yenye tulikuwa tunatengeneza, bado iko kwa oven as we talk, right?
Yes.
You to decorate this one.
You forgot as we talk and eat. This is for us.
As we talk and eat. Okay. Mtazamaji, mimi ndio huwa nakutestia kila kitu. So usiworry.
So Maureen,
good for us to wear this one.
It's important because now we are going to come into contact with the fruits directly.
Okay.
Yes.
So hii inaitwa aje cake?
Oh, this cake is amazing. Yes, it's called a Chantilly berry cake.
Okay.
Okay?
A Chantilly
berry cake.
berry cake.
This one is specifically made just for our tummies, Maureen. And it's a naked cake. Naked cake means the cake should be seen.
Yeah,
Can be seen through the cream. So msiseme amedecorate cake vibaya. We have cakes that are completely covered and we also have naked cakes.
Yeah.
So because this is for our tummies, it already has fruits inside. So Maureen, I just want us to do just a small setup of fruits here.
Okay, sorry.
Yes.
Maybe you can tell us why do you mostly naonaga sana unapenda kuweka keki kwanza kwa oven so that you continue with the decoration.
Like when we are baking.
Yes, like kama hii tumetoka fridge.
Yes.
So inasaidia nini?
There are cakes that need the refrigeration to make it firm.
Yes.
And also sometimes moisture needs to get absorbed in the cake. So it's important to put that in the fridge. And then sometimes also just decorating it when it is cold and firm, the icing is easier than when you're touching a cake that is sticky.
Yes.
So those are the reasons why you put the cake in the fridge. Yes. Okay. So this is already out of the fridge. It was in the fridge. And the icing I have used is a mix of whipped cream, cheese cream, and icing sugar. Whipped cream, cheese cream, and icing sugar.
All right.
And then some secret flavorings.
I know.
You'll love it.
Yeah, wanakuwa na secret tu zao.
Secret flavoring.
Yeah.
So, because this one you just want to do something, imagine you have guests and you want to put something on the table.
Okay.
Don't you think it should look good?
Yeah, lazima ikae poa.
Yes.
Chakula kwanza huvutia macho before ifike kwa tumbo.
Yes. So today I have guests. Maureen, you'll help me. Wewe mgeni, siku ya pili hakuna mgeni.
Hakuna kwa mgeni tena.
Wewe ushaingizwa jikoni.
Okay. I hope I'm going to be able to do this.
Just do it. I always say if it does not look good to your eye, the client won't love it. So just do something that you feel is going to look good.
Okay.
Good. Wow. Look at this, Maureen. Maureen, you're doing a good job. That is nice. So you just do it.
The magic. Maybe I should not overdo. I don't get it.
No.
Okay.
Whatever looks good for you.
Okay.
Okay, carry on.
So can you tell us what is Windsor? Maybe.
So Maureen, Windsor Cake House.
Lakini umetuma nisikie kuiba strawberry moja.
Umesikia kukula? So, in other words, we are good with this cake.
Yeah.
Si nikikupatia you utaenjoy kukula?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And what is inside is what really matters at this point. What is inside? I also can't wait. You'll do the honors. You'll do the honors. I can't wait. Watazamaji mtatusamea. We have to cut it.
Nimekwambia ni kama moku ninafanya saa hizi.
Paka chini.
I can feel something.
Good. Kata hapo.
Here.
Umekata kubwa. Hakikisha tunaimaliza
All right. As we can.
Okay. And now we want to slice it.
Whoa.
We want to slice it.
Hey, mtazamaji ukikula, I'm telling you. Okay. We should show them how it looks like.
Watazamaji. Hapa ndio tunasema.
So you
Maureen.
take your fork.
I should also take my fork.
Yes, unasema tunakula sisi wote. Kwa nini unaniachia peke yangu? Naambia mtazamaji tunakula na yeye.
So, let me take, this is yours, Maureen.
Thank you.
And then you have to pick it together with the fruits.
Okay. That is the secret.
Sikule tu keki peke yake, chukua keki kiwa na fruits. Mine is ready.
It's ready. Mine is not ready.
Okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Haujaisikia vizuri.
Kuna I don't know that fruit is called what? Yenye inakaa kama green.
Kiwi.
Yeah. And there is
The kiwi fruit.
kuna strawberry. Am I right? Yeah.
There's kiwi, there's strawberry, there's orange, there's blueberries, and there's raspberry. A mix of it. So this kind of layering can be done on any kind of cake. You can do the vanilla, you can do the sponge, you can do any kind of cake that you choose. Today we did it with a vanilla cake.
You should try this.
And,
So, kindly tell us about Windsor and all that.
so Windsor Cake House started like 15 years ago. It was a growth that has been steady and wonderful. I thank God for everything. This far we have come. It has taken His hands, the hands of my clients. It's a big bunch of people that are behind Windsor Cake House.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So we have journeyed together. ups and downs in the process. Remember, when you're doing business, it does not just peak at once.
Okay.
It peaks, it goes down, it peaks, it goes down. We are at a place where we have stabilized, and we can say we are now experiencing and enjoying the fruits of our hard work.
Amen.
Yes, Maureen.
Okay, so maybe what makes it to be unique?
Windsor cake is unique. Why is it unique? Number one, it is discipline, commitment to our work, consistency in what we do,
Yes.
and the passion and the love for our work. If you're not passionate about what we do, we would not be here today.
True.
Sometimes we have to burn the midnight oil to be here. Now you can't do that if you don't have the commitment to do your work.
Yes.
And Windsor Cake House, because of that, we also move with trends. We are not where we started.
Yes.
With a vanilla cake. Unajua kuna watu wamebake vanilla cake kutoka 1922 mpaka leo ni vanilla cake.
So
we move.
when tu unaendelea unaenda ukimprove.
I improve.
And I can tell cake yenye nilionja last time is not the same yenye nimeonja
Oh
sasa
yes,
hivi.
oh yes.
Getting more better.
Even to our clients, there are clients who, when they place their orders, it is just vanilla. I'm a black forest. And so you tell them there is plenty of variety. Please try this one. And you realize when you tell them to try something, they'll come back and tell you that was the best. Like my mom has no favorite. When you give her this, now it is the best. Tomorrow you give her another one, now that one.
Hata mimi sasa ile yenye nilikuwa like red velvet actually sasa nimetoka huko.
Oh yeah. So
every time I come here unanipea kitu
something different. Yeah, we love to be that different. We don't want to be the same year in, year out. Okay?
Yes.
So that comes with being consistent and good at what you do. And then we give you the best quality.
Yes.
With the best ingredients. There are people who, because they are after money so much, they cut shortcuts on the ingredients they use. Instead of using eggs, they go to alternate with something, they substitute eggs with something and what have you. We use your original ingredients. And we have also done corporate cakes for the National Bank, Family Bank. We do their cakes annually. Yes, and so many other corporate companies. And I thank God for that. Yes.
So maybe we can now shift to decorating the cake as we continue to kuongea ile yetu yenye sasa tulikuwa tunatengeneza.
Okay, the cake that we did.
Yeah. So mtazamaji, tulikuwa na session ya kukula our cake na ilikuwa tamu sana. And so Emily uliniambia hiyo yenye tumekula saa hizi ni?
Yenye tumekula saa hii. Chantilly berry cake.
So Windsor hapa unashtua wana majina hata wewe you are like sorry? You're like, sorry? So for now, tunatengeneza mixed fruit
sponge cake. Yes.
So atakuwa naendea pale kwa oven, right?
Oh yeah, our cake is now ready.
Okay.
Yes, at Windsor Cake House, we need to tickle your taste buds. You can see our cake. Well done.
Yes.
Haija sink. It's time to cool. And because the watazamaji wanangojea kuona, there's one that we did in advance.
Yes.
So we'll just turn out this one. Okay? Pikanga vitu yenye ziko sawa. Unaona vile iko sawa? The color is yummy. We'll set it aside. It needs to cool, and like for 30 minutes. And there's no place like Windsor Cake House.
Yes, sure.
We had made this in advance.
Yes. Wow.
Don't you see? Hebu shika hivi, shika hivi. Shika hivi.
By the way,
spongy.
So what this?
So when it is dry, to make it moist, you make your sugar syrup.
All right.
This is a sugar syrup. Okay? And on your sugar syrup, you now sprinkle it we'll just spread it around the cake. So then you spread your cream. Once you spread your cream, we want to put in some fruits, Maureen. And then I put the second one. Okay. Then you carry on with that. Okay.
Oh, already hii sasa naona nishaanza kujua venye ita taste.
It will be so moisturized and so soft, you will love it. Okay. So it's like just repeating the same thing. Now this is called chocolate ganache. Chocolate ganache is chocolate. This is chocolate, a mix of chocolate and fresh cream, okay?
Okay.
Yes. So you will cover it in chocolate. Okay.
Wow.
I made it in advance because it needs time to cool off and to firm up. Okay?
Yeah.
Yes. So that you cover your cake with it, okay? Oh, sorry. Okay. We now open up our fruits. Do you know what we use for fruits? We now just arrange fruits on it. Just take your the fruits. I will need a cake ring. This is a cake ring, okay? Cake ring, we want to make sure that it will go right inside our cake, right outside our cake. Then, this is a nice clean paper that you're going to use. Just help me hold it. Yes, like that. We are securing.
Okay.
Okay. You're trying to secure it. Is it well secured? Yes. Allow me to use sellotape. Okay, so that's our cake ring. You secure it. Okay?
Okay.
Now our cake is secured. What next do? You now secure this edge. We try and wrap. Why do you wrap? Because there's a gelatin syrup that I'm going to put here. So you need to secure it so that it does not flow out. Hold for me this. I want to wrap this one completely. So once you pour it on your cake, allow to do that. This is what you do. It should cool. This is hot. Okay? That is how you pour it.
Oh, that's why you cover it.
Yes.
Okay.
Should cover it. Then it should completely cover the cake. That is why we were trying to cover. So once you do this, I'll just keep. You put it in the fridge for like 1 hour. To prepare,
Yes.
I had done one in advance. So we'll just remove it. Okay. Then we adjust our tin.
Oh.
That is our cake ring. Then now, Maureen,
Aita like the what have you told me it's called? Aita mwagika.
no, the gelatin, it will not. So I remove the
That's the
sellotape.
magic you need.
So Maureen, this is our product.
This is the final product, mtazamaji wa runinga ya Mwangaza. Windsor Cake House. Wanakusurprise each and every day. Right?
Yes, yes. It's called mixed fruit cake, mixed fruit sponge cake.
Mixed
Sawa sawa.
sponge cake.
So once that one is set, it will look exactly like this.
This looks
And you serve it for somebody.
spongy, mixed fruit
Sponge cake. Yes.
You should try this, mtazamaji. Na umeona ya kwamba hatujatumia a lot of ingredients.
Simple. You see, we said something simple with a twist gives it sophistication that only comes from Windsor Cake House. We need to tickle your taste buds. Yes.
So waambie sasa wazungumzie, it's your time now, sasa wazungumzie.
First and foremost, I would love to say thank you to my clients. The clients that we've journeyed with from the start and now towards greater platforms, and we are still with them. There are those that are God sent. It does not matter what I do. Sometimes things don't go well, sometimes they go well. They are consistently here because they know at Windsor Cake House, it always turns out well. I want to say thank you to you, my clients. Thank you for being here. Thank you for standing with us. Thank you to the potential clients who, because of this station, you're going to see us and you're going to come.
So unaweza wapata wako Instagram.
Yes.
Unaweza wa call, there is a number there. Kuna nini ingine, wapi ingine unapatikana?
Facebook.
Wako TikTok, by the way.
TikTok, YouTube.
Yes.
Yes. And you're also here located at Donholm, Harambee Sacco Estate. Physical visits are allowed. We are open from 7 in the morning to 7 in the night. Saturdays and Sundays are our working days. Special holidays are still our working days. We are here for you.
Mtazamaji wa runinga ya Mwangaza, kilicho na mwanzo kina mwisho. So thank you so much kwa kutazama Mwangaza TV. Tunasema kwamba hapa ni tumaini lako na si bora upishi, ni upishi bora. In East Africa, it's only upishi bora. Sijui unaenda kutazama kipindi gani ingine ya kupika. It's only upishi bora. I always surprise you and make sure that niko na another person like this one. The watu wa Windsor Emily, and I surprise you guys, and thank you so much. Hapa ndipo tunafungia show hadi wakati mwingine. Adios. Na tunasema kwamba Windsor Cake House,
We need to tickle your taste buds. Adios.